Hey guys, it's Rita again. So this is going to be my 6-week postpartum video. I just did Keith's, or Trey, or Keithy, or Keith the Third. I just did his 6-week update video. So if you did not watch that, please click the link below and go watch that video. But this is going to be a really quick video. 6 weeks went by really fast. I feel great. As far as like everything with me, I will say that this recovery probably went a little quicker than the recovery that I had with Kimora when I was 6 weeks postpartum with her. So I'm really excited about that. I really feel great, especially since I have to go back to work, because if stuff was all still like going on and I didn't feel great, I would not be wanting to hop right back into the workplace. Anywho, let's see. So as far as like any pain, stitches, abrasions, anything like that down there, everything is fine. Everything is healed to my knowledge. I go for my 6-week postpartum appointment on this Thursday, which I believe is the 22nd, if I have my dates correct, the 22nd of October. So they will definitely be able to tell me if everything is okay down there. I have not yet exercised or anything like that. No sexual intercourse or anything like that. I know that's TMI, but it's important for you guys to know because you're not supposed to do any of that until you have your doctor's appointment. So I haven't done anything like that. I know that somebody was questioning what abrasions were, because I think I mentioned them in one of my previous videos. And basically, an abrasion, to my understanding, from what I have and from what you can find online and what the doctors told me, an abrasion, when you tear, a tear is a tear. But what the abrasions are is, instead of like one big tear, they're like a whole bunch of like small little tears or scratches, which they hurt. And they hurt more so not just like walking around or sitting. They don't really hurt that much, but it's more so when you're using the restroom, because your urine has that I'm not going to be able to say the word. Urine has the acidity in it. So I think that's the right word. But anyway, so when you use the bathroom and you urinate and it hits those abrasions, of course it burns, and it burns like HE double hockey sticks. So that was the only complaint that I had with that. And abrasions, Google it. How about that? Because I feel weird about talking about that, but I just wanted to kind of clear that up for people who are kind of like, well, what's an abrasion and what's the difference between an abrasion and a tear? Yeah, you'll probably be able to know better if you Google it, which then if you Google it, abrasions come in all different shapes, forms, and, you know, 3rd degree, 1st degree, 2nd degree, all that stuff. So just use your imagination. Mine weren't too bad, but if you see some pictures that are like gruesome when you Google it, don't automatically think that that's what's going on down there on me. Anyway, as far as my weight, I weighed myself today and I am currently 158 pounds. Now, you guys remember when I found out I was pregnant, it was right around the time that I was doing my weight loss videos and doing my completely raw diet, where I was drinking my smoothies and eating salads and just a whole bunch of raw food. The last weight check-in that I had with that, where I was like telling you guys that I had lost weight, my last weight check-in was 155, because I was trying to, a year later, still lose all the weight that I had gained from Kimora. So that was 155. By the time that I actually found out I was pregnant, I was 160 pounds. So I consider my pre-pregnancy weight 155. And, but some people might consider it 160 because that's when I found out I was pregnant. Nonetheless, when I gave birth, I was 181 pounds. So if you do it from 160, that is 21 pounds gained. And if you do it from 155, like I did the whole time, then of course that is, my math just went, 26 pounds gained. So, and I think I was telling you guys like 25 pounds gained the whole time. But anyway, so I've lost the majority of that. I still want to lose. I want to be like 140, to be honest. And I know that's still like another 15 some odd pounds away, but the smallest I had ever been was 135. Now, granted, of course, you get older and you gain more weight and blase, blase. But I used to be a pretty nice size, and it wasn't that long ago. You guys are probably thinking, oh, back when you were in high school. No, I'm talking about back when I was a sophomore in college, and I've only graduated college since 2011, and May 2011, and obviously it's only been about a year since then. A little over a year. So I really would like to be down to 140, which I think is a good medium for me, from my highest weight that I've ever been to the lowest weight I've ever been. The lowest being 135, and the highest weight that I've ever been, not pregnant, would be right now, which is 160. I mean, 158. Sorry. I was going off what I weighed last week. But, so I will start exercising as soon as I get the okay from my doctor. I am not on a diet right now, but I am being conscientious of what I eat. These words, I can't pronounce them today. So, and like I said in my previous video, I'm trying to watch what I eat anyway because of breastfeeding. And I don't want to make the baby gassy or eat too unhealthy with like ice creams and all that great stuff. So, I will show you guys what my belly looks like 6 weeks postpartum in a second at the end of the video. But one thing that I want to know from you guys, and I hope that I can get lots of comments on this, just because I want to see what you guys' personal opinions are. Gosh, I cannot talk. Personal opinions or experiences are before I go to the doctor on Thursday. And that's because I am absolutely still confused about which birth control I would like. And you had thought that I would have more of an idea of what I wanted to use, because every day at my job, what I do for a living is go and educate these young and older women on their pregnancies, and I talk to them about all the different kinds of birth control and help them pick. But when it comes to me and my body, I'm having like the hardest time deciding what I really want. And I know for a fact that I do not want the Mirena IUD. I absolutely do not want that because I have a fear. I just do not like the idea of leaving something like that. Even though it's so teeny, I do not like the idea of leaving it in my body for that long, 3 to 5 years vaginally. I do not want to leave anything down there that long. It just freaks me out. I know that your skin can start to graft and grow around it, and I do not want that to happen. One of my personal friends actually just had hers removed, and so much skin grew around it that they had to yank it out, and I just felt so bad for her because she was in so much pain, and I just don't want that one. So then I also do not want to do the NuvaRing, just because I just don't like the idea of the NuvaRing. I don't have a problem inserting anything. I'm very at one with my body. Some people aren't, but I just don't like the idea of having to insert it and then remove it for your period to come. And what if you forget? I don't like that. And then I also know that a lot of people complain about sexual intercourse, it being in the way when it comes to that. So there are lots of different birth controls out there. I'm not going to go through all of them, but the ones that I'm really interested in are, of course, the ones that you can still breastfeed with. The Implanon, the one that goes in your arm for 3 years, I'm leaning towards it. I know it's a real expensive choice, but I'm hearing some pros and some cons about it. I heard that one, then this is only one instance with a girl, but I heard that it caused ovarian cysts, and that's something that I'm afraid of. I don't want that to happen. Irregular bleeding and stuff like that, I think, is something that can commonly happen with all the different birth controls. So I'm not sure about that one. Depo, of course, everybody says it makes you gain weight. I think that it just increases your appetite, so you have to watch what you eat when you're on it. But I'm not sure if I want that one either. And then pills, I am so bad when it comes to remembering to take a pill every day. So I really, really, really am not sure if I want to get back on pills. And Keith doesn't want me to get back on pills because he's like, you're not going to remember. I know you're not. So I just want to know, what do you guys think is the best birth control? What are you using? What are your experiences? What would you not use ever again if you had a choice? And yeah, just let me know, because I will be picking one in 2 days on Thursday when I go to my 6-week postpartum. And it's real important for me to be on birth control because I do not want to have any more kids until I'm ready. And I know that probably just sparked another question in you guys' minds. Do we want more kids? And me and Keith actually have been talking about it, and we love kids, and with every kid we have, we love them even more. And we are possibly thinking about having a third child, but if we do, we will not be having that third child until Kimura is at least 8 and Keith is at least 6. So that is not for 6 years. Obviously, Keith is just born. So, and then of course, if something happens before then, you know, God blesses us, then, you know, oh well. But if we have a planned pregnancy, it wouldn't be until about 6 years from now. And that's just because we want to be in a great place. You know, we want to be owning our own home. We want to be financially stable and all that great stuff. So, anywho, please let me guys know what you think in regards to, you know, the birth control. Like I said, your experiences. Keith is crying, so I'm going to get him his passy. He's obviously woke up from his nap. Hey, buddy. You awake? All right. I'll be with you in 1 second, buddy. I'm assuming he probably wants to eat now. Every 2 hours, he normally eats. 2 hours went by. He decided he didn't want to eat, and yeah. So I need to find a good spot to show you guys my belly, 6 weeks. So hopefully you guys can see me. I'm in my kitchen. Hopefully the lighting's not too bad. So I still have my horrible love handles as always. You can see them. Ew! They are horrible. This is with clothes on. Get a little closer. You can still see I have a little pudge. It's nice and jiggly. And then you can, of course, see my love handles, which I've had these all my life, so those don't bother me too bad. So then when I lift my shirt up, looks like this. So as you can see, even though I've lost the majority of my weight, there's still some flap there. And if I get really close, you can see all my stretch marks. They look really yucky. My belly button looks kind of crazy from all the stretching. And it's just soft. So, I'm giving you guys a really good shot there. Normally I wouldn't get this. Normally I wouldn't be that generous and that close, but, you know, it's the real life, and I want you guys to know what the real me looks like in my real body and all of that great stuff. So I cannot wait to start exercising and get this belly back to what it should be. So yeah, please comment, subscribe, thumbs this video up, and please let me know what you guys think so I can make a more informed, well, not informed because I'm very informed, I do it for a living, but make a decision that I feel good with from hearing other personal experiences. Because just because you have the knowledge or you have the textbook information does not mean that you have personal experience information. So thanks you so much, guys, and I will talk to you guys soon for some of my other videos.